Best of luck to you, plucky little sprout, because your legacy is a fucking big one. Anyway, with that said, welcome back to Ocarina of Time, folks. So yeah, we have finally completed the very first, major temple in the game here in the future segment, and now it's finally time for us to start making a start on beginning the second one, which requires us to head all the way over to Goron City. You may notice a bit of a trend here. We started off with a dungeon in the the wooded area, then a dungeon in the volcano, and then one in the you guys can see where this is all going. So yeah, once that's done, we'll then over to back over to the Zora's domain, and then it's basically, and they're kind of flying blind from there, honestly. But yeah, Goron City is basically our next major destination. But before we head on over to there, let me actually very quickly. I've got a couple more other things that I want to take care of first. So let's just call over our trusty steed. Thank you kindly. Alright. All set up? Alright, let's get a move on. Okay, here we are, back at the Temple of Time again. Because, yeah, do you remember before we started the first temple, I came back here because I thought there might be something I'd be able to do at that point? But no, you do need to complete the very first temple before we can do this. But now that that's been completed, we can have another nice little chat with Sheik here. I nearly said Zeke there for a second there. I've been watching, had Fresh Prince of Bel-Air on the mind.
Known to his barnyard companions as Zeke.
You destroyed the wicked creatures that haunted the temple and awakened the sage. But there are still other sages who need your help. In order to awaken all the other sages, you must become even more powerful. You must travel over mountains, underwater, and even through time. If you want to return to your original time, return the Master Sword to the pedestal of time. By doing this, you will travel back in time 7 years. So yeah, if you ever have any unfinished business in the past that you want to take care of right fast, just pop the Master Sword back in its place, and you can go back to being Kid Link again. The time will come when you will have to return here quickly. I will teach this to you when that time comes. The song to return you to the Temple of Time, the Prelude of Light. Yeah, this is the song that I wanted to learn a little bit earlier on. After all, what's a fast travel point if you don't have more than one of them? Boom. We can now fast travel back to the Temple of Time whenever we want. And given the fact that the Temple of Time is pretty nicely situated in the very centre of Hyrule, that's pretty handy to have. As long as you hold the Ocarina of Time and the Master Sword, you hold time itself in your hands. Link, we shall meet again. Doink. So yeah, indeed, if we head over to the pedestal, we can drop the Master Sword back in. Ah, look at me. I used to be so cute. But yeah, no, we can go back to being a Kid Link whenever we fancy, which is quite handy as well, because obviously, if you need to go back and plant some more of these magic beans around the place, you can only, it seems like you can only do that as a kid. I think you can also only use this as a means of getting the gold skulltulas which are hidden in the holes. Talking of which, I'm actually going to do one thing real quick as Kid Link, and then we'll return to the we'll go back to the future, for the lack of a better phrase. And continue on with the adventure. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, and we're back. So a couple of things I want to take care of here while we have the opportunity. Number one, I'm going to buy some more of those magic beans from this guy, just in case I decide to go hunting for any more of those platforms. So yeah, sells us one for 90 rupees. And we got one more. 100 rupees for one piece. There we go. I can't remember if we've actually got any more than that. Oh, too bad, we're sold out. Chomp chomp. What? Oh, these beans are not for sale. Yeah, yeah. So that is the last of them. They're yeah, we bought every single set of magic beans there is it's possible to get. Unfortunately, god damn it. But yeah, unfortunately, that was all of our money. But I do have a quick solution for that, because that is the second reason that I've come to Zora's River, which is the frogs. I've collected a bunch of more songs to play to them, and now I should be able to. I think I can get a piece of heart from. Oh, you've got to be friggin' kidding! God damn it! I remember when my I miss when my legs were longer.
You'll have to try harder than that next time, old pal.
Okay, there we go. Finally made it back here. So yeah, just pull out our Ocarina again. I'm trying to remember which songs did I already play for them. Yeah, so yeah, definitely did Zelda's Lullaby. I think I did Saria's song and the Sun song next. So Empona's song, the Song of Time, and Song of Storms. First things first, let's try. Excellent. Yeah, that was one of the songs that I was missing out on. And yeah, we also get like a nice big 50 rupee for doing that as well. So it's probably a good idea for me to use up all my rupees earlier on, or else those ones would just go to waste. And oh, god damn it, hang on. There we go. Yeah, they enjoyed that one. Young lad played. This is another 50 rupees. Okay. Now let me try playing like our final song, which is the Song of Storms. Wow, that melody is so cool, Ribbit. Singing in the rain. Oh, what a feeling. Ribbit, please take this as a token of our froggish gratitude, Ribbit. Alright, see you later. Ribbit. There we go, piece of heart. I knew it. Actually, that is. Oh, that's only the first of another 4 that I need. Okay, so I need to find another 3 of those. Oh well, no matter. I can pretty much take it from here. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much all I really wanted to do back here in the past again. So let's might as well just pull out the Prelude of Light, which hang on, which one? There we go. There we go, and I can use that to walk back to the Temple of Time. Boom. Nice and quick. Beats the hell out of walking. And yeah, now I can just put the Master Sword back in its pedestal, and let's go back to the future, shall we? Let's do time again. Okay, and we're back. Ah, it's nice to have these nice long legs back again. Lovely. Alright, anyway, now that we're now that we've returned back here, yeah, I can't stop saying Back to the Future. Jesus Christ, like, yeah. There's no other better way of putting it. It's literally a game about time travel. But yeah, next step is heading back here to Kakariko Village. Let's pop the Sun song again. There we go. Because I've got a couple of things that I want to do here in Kakariko Village as well. First things first, we've now got 30. Or at least, a hair over 30 gold Skulltulas, so we can go and drop those off and get ourselves another reward. There it is, there's the door. And also, now that we've also got our bow, we can also procure ourselves a new item as well. So which is the one that, I think you're the latest one. Curse has been broken. Thank you. Here's a reward for you. Boom. The Giant's Wallet. Wonderful. With this biggest wallet in the entire game, we can now carry 500 rupees.
We've got to have money.
Most exquisite. Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, I've already basically, like, yeah, done the thing that requires the most amount of money in the first place. But hey, it's handy to have. So I'm going to be spending a fair bit of cash as it is, because we've got our next minigame to take care of here. Yeah, remember me, old chap? Yep, it's the shooting gallery again. Yeah, the difference this time, however, is that we now use the bow and arrow instead of the slingshot. Careful. There we go. Ooh, are we gonna... Nice! First try. Absolutely wunderbar. Boom. And we now have a big quiver. We can now carry 40 arrows in total. Absolutely stupendous. I was actually worried I was going to have to spend a bit more time on that than I was originally planning. But hey, yeah, that's all been taken care of. So yeah, we now have another heart piece, we now have a bigger wallet, and we now have a bigger arrow quiver. Grand. Absolutely grand. So yeah, not really much else for me to do right now, except, yeah, making my way up to Goron City, and make a start on getting to the next dungeon. So yeah, might as well head on up there now. Yeah, maybe later, Navi. Boom. I tell you one thing that actually does come to mind as well. Hang on, I'm gonna just equip my bow just in case. Is yeah, like yeah, because obviously like yeah, those target shooting challenges are obviously pretty challenging. Yeah, clues in the title. In the N64 version, considerably easier to deal with them in the 3DS remake of Ocarina of Time, because you aim using the gyro controls instead, and it's much easier to be precise with those. That being said, I have found myself like struggling to use like gyro controls on a couple of occasions. Oh, actually, a little bit of a vibration. Yeah, let me just quickly double check to see. No. Yeah, it's definitely vibrating thanks to the agony stone that I got earlier, but this might not be a bombable one. I can't remember if they're all bomb, if you need bombs for all of them. Or maybe the fact that they drop all of these rupees is in itself the secret. I've got no idea. And then there's another item that we get a little bit later on, which is also used for finding secrets, the Lens of Truth, but I don't know if that's in any way related. Probably not. Anyway. Yeah, so unfortunately, yeah, we've got ourselves another pretty, not gonna lie, a slightly irritating challenge here. We've got this little Goron that's rolling all over the place. We need to get him to stop. Ow. Oh, nice. First try. Well, well, second tries. How could you do this to me? You're Ganondorf's servant. Hear my name and tremble. I am Link, hero of the Goron. Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Did you want to run that by me again? Oh, sorry guys. What? Your name is also Link? Then you must be the legendary Dodongo Buster and hero Link. My dad is Darunia. Do you remember him? Dad named me Link after you, because you're so brave. Yeah, there's a fun little nifty fact as well. Wherever you've named Link at the beginning of this game, this Goron will share the exact same name once you reach this point. It's a cool name. I really like it. Link, you're a hero to us Gorons. I'm so glad to meet you. Please give me your autograph. Sign it, to my friend, Link of the Gorons. Yeah, sure. What do you want me to write that down on? Just the back of your head? I'll write it on the back of your... Yeah, there we go. You can't prove that, that I didn't do it. I guess it's not a good time to ask you for this. Please, help everyone. My dad, Darunia, went to the fire temple. A dragon is inside. If we don't hurry up, even my dad will be eaten by the dragon. Boo! Yeah, a little bit like the ending of Shrek 1 then, I guess. You're gonna try and calm him down. If you can, maybe he will calm down if you talk to him. What do you want to ask him? Alright, let's ask him about the dragon. A long time ago, there was an evil dragon named Volvagia, which is really intimate sounding, living in this mountain. Is it Volvagia or Volvagia? Because Volvagia sounds even dirtier. That dragon was very scary. He ate Gorons. Using a huge hammer, the hero of the Gorons, boom, destroyed it just like that. This is a myth from long ago, but it's true. I know, because my dad is a descendant of the hero. Alright, and let's ask him about the Gorons next. Everybody was taken to the fire temple. While my dad was out, Ganondorf's followers came and took them all away. All of them will be eaten by Volvagia. Dad said that Ganondorf has revived Volvagia. I am just going to switch between pronunciations for some reason. As a warning to those who might oppose him, Ganondorf is going to feed them all to Volvagia. Dad went to the fire temple all by himself to try and save everyone. Please help, Link. I'll give you this heat-resistant tunic. Boom. Okay, finally got the camera sorted out. But yeah, we now got our hands on the Goron tunic. This heat-resistant tunic is adult size, so it won't fit a kid. Going to a hot place, no worries. But yeah, by blasting that Goron and getting him to stop in his tracks, and then just chatting with him, we gain access to a brand new tunic, which is a nice, sleek red colour. Look at that, absolutely lovely. Any dapper, just dashing, simply dashing. If for whatever reason you struggle to get the tunic this way, or if you end up losing the tunic, because it is possible, come down to this shop here, and you can buy another one. Thing is, though, they do cost 200 rupees a pop, so hopefully you've got the, hopefully you've got your hands on, like, one of the bigger wallets before you do that. There we go. But yeah, anyway, now that we've got this heat-resistant tunic, now we can head back up towards Death Mountain. That was it. Oh, actually, hang on. I heard that. There's a gold skull around here somewhere. Or where? Where is it? Actually, maybe, I tell you what. I do actually have a theory. If I remember correctly, there's also a shortcut around here as well. No, you don't bother. Oh yeah, that's it. You pull this out of the way. Ooh, nice. 20 rupees. Yeah, give me a few. Yeah, give me a couple of minutes. I'm gonna see if because I heard the scritchy scratches of a gold skull around here somewhere. I'm gonna see if I can find it, and then we will continue over to back over to Death Mountain, because I did actually. What I yanked out of the way back in Darunia's pad is actually a secret shortcut back to Death Mountain, which will make travelling back there much quicker, so I can waste a bit of time doing this. Okay, there it is. There's the little son of a bitch. Sneaky one, this one is. I should be able to get it, but I don't think I'm close enough to reach it with the hook shot from there, so I do need to clamber over this rope. Nice and gently. There we go. Oh, shit. Ow. Wrong button. Yeah, that was the wrong button. There we go. There we go. Okay, now I can reach it. God damn it. Meh. Come on. There we go. Boom. Got it. Yeah, sorry. It is a little bit tricky to keep that thing centered. Alright, anyway, now that I've done that, my curiosity satiated. Yeah, we can head through this, there we go. Yeah, we can head through, like, that hidden doorway, and we can, come out inside, Death Mountain itself. Actually, is it possible to actually reach this point without using this trick? I think you probably could. Let's see, hang on, we've got... Oh, actually, no, maybe not, actually, because these boulders are blocking the way, and I don't think you'll be able to get a, I don't think you'll be able to get a bomb up here. In fact, I don't think you... Yeah, those ones aren't bombable at all. We actually need... our next weapon inside the fire temple before we can do that. Alright, well, let's not beat around the bush. Let's find the... head on down to the fire temple. But first things first, let's get ourselves a new song, shall we? It is something that grows over time, a true friendship, a feeling in the heart that becomes even stronger over time. The passion of friendship will soon blossom into a righteous power, and through it, you will know which way to go. This song is dedicated to the power of the heart. Listen to the bolero of fire. Alright, no trouble. There we go. Another tricky one if you're swapping out with ZR over and over again. Wonderful. Now we can fast travel back to the fire temple as well. Link, I'll see you again. Oh my god. Spontaneous human combustion? My god. Ripley's Believe It or Not was right.
It's false. No way. Not this time. We created it.
Oh, no, it was just... Ah, well, whatever. Anyway, but yeah, no, that's a quite a handy little extra tidbit to have. Actually, is there anything along here before I continue forward? Yeah, you can see a little platform in the center, but this looks like more like a way of getting back as opposed to... Yeah, okay, whatever. Anyway. Yeah, here's the fire temple right here, like, hidden right in the depths of Death Mountain itself. So yeah, it's a good thing that we've got our hands on that, Oh, nice. Good catch, man. Yeah, it's probably a good thing that we got our hands on that fire tunic, or else we would never be able to make it in here. In fact, I'm actually curious, while we're inside the fire temple, do we still actually need the tunic equipped? No. Well, not in here at the very least. I'm going to keep it equipped either way, because there are some hotter areas inside this temple, but we'll have to worry about that in the next part, when we actually formally explore this place. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for some more Ocarina of Time. TTFN.